This is John Plepel with Carrington Real Estate with a Real Estate Minute. Today I have a special guest with me, Rick Sabatino from Premium Home Inspections. And I wanted to talk today a little bit about getting your house ready for winter. It's November right now, so a lot of homeowners are thinking about what they might need to do to make sure their house is ready for the winter. So Rick, how about give a couple tips?
Thank you, John. Pleasure to be with you today. And, hopefully by November, you've thought of some of these already. And, we might be a little behind the eight ball regardless of how great the weather has been. But, we have a few things to consider here on your home. If you have a thermostat in that, you want to make sure you've changed the filter on it. They're very inexpensive now. So while you could work at cleaning them and things like that, it's a lot easier to just replace them and a lot cheaper. They're about $10, $12 now. And your humidistat is either going to be on your cold air return here, or it may be on the wall outside or down near your thermostat, and that's really, you'll find it. But in most cases, you're going to see settings up to about 45, and that's your humidity levels. Most of them have something on it to give you an indication of the outdoor temperature or what you want your indoor humidity at. So it's very important. This gets clean. Make sure your water is on. In this case here, we've got this saddle valve here. Most of them will find something newer, a newer regular shutoff like you'd find under your sink, but that supplies your water. You want to make sure that's set and that's on, so that's going to add humidity and keep your home much more comfortable in the wintertime. Now, you should have found it in the off position when you got there. Just remember, when you get into the point where you're running any cooling, you want your humidifier off. The other thing to be just aware of is your filters. We had a discussion with somebody and they go, you can get filters that last 3 months, 4 months. The biggest thing is, even if you use the least expensive filter out there, change it once a month. You're going to be just as good as if you're buying a 3 or 4 month filter. And just do it every month. Buy a box of a dozen, put a date, put a month name on every one, and just, throw it in on that month. And, that'll help with most of your heating and cooling, and keep you hopefully warm all winter. There's not a whole lot of other things in terms of your furnace that you need to do. Hopefully you got somebody who you like, and you've had them come out and do an annual maintenance. That's probably the biggest thing. Lennox furnace like this generally is a 20-year furnace, 20-year heat exchanger warranty on them. If you maintain them, you're going to get that 20 years pretty much without a whole lot of trouble. If you don't have somebody come out once a year and service your furnace and that, you're probably looking at being down near the national average of about 15 years or less on one of these. So simple things.
Another tip Rick has given me about having your furnace serviced every year like clockwork is if your furnace goes out in the middle of the night, usually goes out on a night that everyone's furnace is going out, because that's that first night it was 3 below zero. And guess what? The HVAC companies are going to service their own clients first. So It's good to know that they know your name, so they go ahead and service your house before everyone else's.
It's going to go a long way on Christmas Eve or whenever, because they never break down when it's convenient. So.
All right, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you need a home inspector, Rick's number is going to be right here. Feel free to give him a call and contact him. If there's ever anything that I can help you with, give me a call. Again, John Plepel from Carrington Real Estate. My number is 708-790-8705. Have a great day. Thanks a lot.
Take care.